Welcome back. So, dropping 2 episodes today. I am going to be out for 2 weeks starting on Monday. What is that? April 24, 5, 6, 28th. So, actually, the 27th, I have to fly out and I'll be out for 2 weeks for work, unfortunately. So, that means that videos will pause and we'll see what we get to, but I definitely want the story to continue going. Um, when we left, we'd seen that our friend here, Lord Branston, had this sword, uh, Rimage, and Rimage is the ancestral villain and still sword of House Cargill, held in the hands of the legendary Golden Goose, who first brought eggs to Westeros. So this is an ancient house, extinct by the time of the books and show, but does exist, I believe, at the Tourney of Ashford. So goes extinct sometime in between. This is a game only sword. So our father would have sacked the House Cargill when he was sacking the, I think, yeah, this is them here. So when he's, if you remember this, he landed in Rosby and came through this direction and then left and then jumped back down here. And when he sacked House Cargill's home on Strongmead, he took the sword. I just take this that basically when they were sacking and grabbing stuff, it was just in a crate. Like they had tried to hide it when it was being sacked, hoping that it wouldn't be taken if it was hidden away in a box. But it was one of the boxes that was grabbed as loot, and there was just so much loot that it was stashed away. And then when Branston came to power, and he kind of was, because he is a steward and was taking account of everything, he found the sword and was kind of like, which his father, right, wasn't as the intelligent man he was much more, he wasn't diligent, things like that. So definitely Branston from that perspective would be much more focused on making sure these things were done correctly. Let's go ahead and get Peachtree up. So yeah, that's why he is in this position of having this sword, because his father actually took it and didn't even know because it was kind of hidden away. And now, so the Arbor has Rimage, and this is really nice, right? Also, what do we want to do? Because I think that first, one, I don't think his father thought that he was going to have, he has had this very strong son. He has daughters who are very strong. And then he has his firstborn, who is a dwarf. And can he hold up the ideas of the Arbor, considering that right, the Arbor is kind of was created, Arbormen were created out of their love for the Ironborn. And sorry, I had to take a quick drink there. It is that question of, can he hold up, or does the whole thing kind of go down with him? I don't know. I mean, I think it's interesting. His brothers are allied to him. They're supporting him. I think that his mind may be what leads, and that might be the differentiating between the Arbormen and the Ironborn, but we'll see. I think first of all, we do want to go ahead. We are currently trying to get Darisbury, so we'll see if we can get that. Otherwise, let's see, we can station men-at-arms. Let's go ahead and station these guys. And our mangonels, I believe that's what they are, yeah. And mangonels is the best we could do, so that's fine. I do think that maybe we should replace our skirmishers with either pikemen. We could get ironwood pikes, or we could get crossbowmen. They're not good in bog, desert, mountains, glaciers, but we're not going to be fighting in places like that. Hills, they're very good in hills. And then the pikemen are very good in hills and mountains. Yeah, I think we may go with crossbowmen. Oh, it also says we can get scorpions. So scorpions are anti-dragon. We're not really going to be fighting dragons anytime soon. So I think we build up on O Town. I think before until we get there, we can go ahead and go on our adventure to O Town in order to try to go to university. So I think that's what we're going to do next. All right, we're back. You can see that we do have extra gold. That is because we did row this back, right? It was kind of a mistake on my part. I wasn't paying attention, and it would have really jacked up the story. So this is a situation where we could get gold from the fair one. I don't know why. I'm trying to think of story-wise why that would make sense. We're so far away. We don't have any connection to him, so I'm not going to take that. That seems a little busted. Like if we were zealous, or if we go on a pilgrimage, I could accept it. That might be something we do just to play into the story, but just accepting it randomly, we're not going to do. All right, so we do want to go on this activity, though, and do a... We're going to go on a university visit to the Starry Sept. And let's do a cultural ambassador. And then experienced captains. And we are going to try to do really well and study hard. It's going to be very expensive, but let's see what happens. All right. Also, is there anything we can build? We can upgrade the brewery. We can upgrade the fishing nets. That gets us 0.1 gold. That gets us They all kind of basically get us 0.1 gold. This gets us more plague resistance. I definitely want plague resistance. Let's see. Mangonels. These are skirmishers and archers. So let's swap these out for workshops. I think that makes the most sense. And these are cavalry, and those are heavy cavalry. That's very nice. And then Grapekeep is heavy infantry, and these are heavy infantry and spearmen, so that's okay. And then that's how heavy cavalry. I wonder... Let's see, this is just men-at-arms. So these are the retinue lancers. I wonder if the retinue lancers in Vinetown aren't better somewhere else. So they get plus 100, plus 230. No. It still says they're better here just overall, so we'll leave it as is. That does mean that we probably don't need heavy... Well, we're going to be doing archers here eventually. So I wonder... That's heavy cavalry. That's heavy infantry. These are heavy infantry. We'll leave it for now, but we don't need heavy but it is 0.21 gold. We'll leave it for now. Waffling all over the place. Oh, she is selfless. Alright. She's selfless, that's good. Time to get started. The Starry Sept is often home to fervent debates among the teachers and students. A particularly enlightening lecture from our teacher, Normand. I find myself dragged into one such debate with another student, Rylene. No, you're making no sense. You're completely misrepresenting the philosopher's point, I scream. You're completely delusional, she fires back. From the corner of my eye, I see Normand stare at us with a pensive look. 88% become more successful. Yeah, we're going to do that. And we convinced Rylene. Very nice. And we have a council appointment. Yeah, we're not going to get involved. So let's go look at our council appointment. We are the steward. This is excellent. That is a huge amount of extra gold. So, right, I believe, what do we get for that? 2 gold, domain taxes, building construction cost, stewardship. Yeah, just all around great for us. University visit. Eccentric ideas. Listen to me, Edgarin shouts maniacally. If you read between the lines in 10,000 ships, it's obvious. You just need to combine a rock, a human skull goblet, and a goose, all while adhering to the principles of generals of ancient modern times. Trust me, it'll work. Perhaps it wasn't a good idea for Edgarin to study for 36 hours straight. I don't have time for your nonsense, Edgarin. We're not going to be a captain or commander for sure. He started holding a grudge. I mean, we did kind of call him an idiot. Let's invest in the bank. 178 more. So, available capital 2,000. 6,000 is loaned out. Number of issued shares. So we have 2 of 69 shares. We are a very minor investor. My in-depth studies in the Faith of the Seven Doctrine at the Starry Sept have confronted me with so many questions, not all of which seem to have clear-cut answers. Some even seem to have contradictory explanations. Is faith supposed to be completed by reason or not? Does faith only deal with the unseen or not? Can we even know what is unseen or not? Yes or no? My head hurts. We lose stress. No, we'll take some stress. We only have 1. That is unfortunate. But teaching at the Starry Sept takes place for the most part in oral form, and students are encouraged to exercise their rhetorical prowess and to show the progress of their learning in debates in front of their peers and teachers. Today, Norman has asked me and Rylene to take up opposing topics. Let me begin from the 7-pointed star, as everyone knows. Yeah, we'll do that. And I won the debate. Excellent. Wait, I can invest again? Well, I can sell shares. I don't want to do that. I don't know why it told me I could do that. Anyway. A study break. The library is empty except for me and Rylene. I've been reading the same page in Battles and Sieges of the Century of Blood over and over, but it is of no use. I cannot concentrate. Not when she keeps gently biting the tip of her quill, while softly running a finger across her delicate wrist, and she keeps looking directly in the eye. We are callous, chaste, and vengeful. I think we deserve a break. We must focus on the book. Time for some hands-on. I don't think we would do this because we're chaste. I mean, it's basically telling us we shouldn't be doing this because we're chaste. So today, our teacher, Mandan, begins. We're going to examine the anatomy of a falcon. An excited murmur spreads through the lecture hall as we all appreciate the hooded bird steady proudly on the teacher's gloved arm. Much can be learned by studying the body of animals, as the ancients taught us. Does anyone want to help me with a dissection? I volunteer to help. I'll do that. I mean, I am vengeful, diligent, and callous. So, a spy was caught. Dagmar, you're not. A Farwind? Oh. Do we kill a Farwind? I mean, this would be interesting, right? Because I make all the Farwinds hate us. It's definitely a break from our father. You know, he's not... His spouse is a stone crab. I think I'm going to banish him. He clearly does not respect me. And a dragon has passed on. The dragon... Daenal. Wow, I wonder... Was killed by Princess Rhaenyra and her dragon in a dragon duel. That's pretty cool. So he was killed in a dragon duel. And her dragon is Vermithor. So Vermithor, yeah, great Drake. 160. I mean, he was not a great Drake. He was I mean, he was big, right? He was or he was mean, but yeah, he was not Princess Shayna has died. Her dragon, the Beast Haenel, is now without the... No, they both died. So she died in a dragon duel too. Princess Shayna was killed by Princess Rhaenys. Wow. That is crazy. Okay. Well, the Targaryens are killing each other, I guess. So there are more in the Liberty War. They have more dragons, or they have more men, but they do not have dragons. Or I guess they did have a dragon and it died. So now they don't really have a chance at all because probably the dragon they had supporting them is dead. Let's go ahead and get... I think we're gonna get meritocracy. We're trying to get the people of our realm to like us. Oh, we have another one. Large levies, chains of loyalty, domestic affairs efficiency plus 25, professional workforce. We're gonna go to golden obligations, get down to Herigold, and now we can demand payments. See, we know what our father never knew, which is there are multiple ways to make gold. In fact, let's go ahead and send out the raiders. We are not going to be leading the raiders. That is not our job, for sure. So these people are currently at war. Oh, wait. We are losing. I thought we were winning, but maybe it's the other way around. Rainey's is on the other side. All right, well, we'll see what happens, but we could join and then be against our liege and then start raiding them. That would be interesting, but I don't think we're going to do that considering we're currently here. That would give a bad impression. I think we go up here and raid these lands, right? Is that what we do? Let's see. 13, 20, 32. Pretty good. Or do we go down here and raid Elise again? Elise has 6,000 men, 4,000. You know, I mean, we're going to go by here anyway. So if there's good, like right here's 24. We'll go ahead. Oh no, he's got 8,000 men. He's stronger than he was before. Pintos, yeah, they're all very strong. So we're going to go and we're going to do some raiding around here. 6, 2. All right. And Massey's Hook has 5,000 men, but he's currently off fighting. So, all right, and we are done. We did not get the 5-star, unfortunately. We will have to try again later. Let's go ahead and embolden raiders. We got a new artifact. We have... Okay, so we got this illustrious journal. So if you fulfill the requirements, which we don't, currently we just get monthly learning and lifestyle experience. We're going to switch to this. We're going to sell this book. We need an armor, a crown, and a regalia. So let's get some armor. And we want scale armor. Relocate de jure capital. I don't know why we would do that. Oh, because we're not currently here. Oh, let's move our capital down to Weingard. That's definitely where we're at. Though it will take a very long time, 17 years. Is he our best? Oh, we'll get our uncle in there. Yeah, that's much better. And then we'll get... yeah, we'll leave Euron Wood in there. We can invest in the bank again. We're not going to do that. All right, and our soldiers are going out. A name to remember. My beneficiary Maris approaches me. Is there anyone special? Yes, to Sierra. And then let's go ahead and seduce her. Betrothed can marry Farwind and Goldwyne, and this is matrilineal. Very good. Well, the dragon firecatcher has died. Was incinerated by Princess Rainey, so more dragons are dying. Wow. That's crazy. Firecatcher has been killed. All right. Well, I mean, I guess she's showing why you don't mess with her. 25. Let's go grab that. I think cares about her family stature. Let's see. She's inquisitive. She's patient, and she's craven. Patient and inquisitive. The joys of life. We'll try her house crest, and she liked it. Very nice. All right, and then we'll go here. 24 more gold. Fellow connoisseur, my vassal Lord Argrave accosts me. Well met, liege. I've heard tell of your patroness of Maris the Armorer. They say she is making skill armor worthy of a lord. Please take this and give it to her. I wouldn't want to miss the chance to aid in the creation. How generous. All right, and the war is over. We need to go... Sorry, we'll have to go and fix this really fast. All right, so that has been fixed. No, it's not. I thought it was fixed. 1 second. Okay, it's really fixed now, so we can get back to playing. The Iron Throne is back together. Our Princess Rhaenyra over here, absolutely. I mean, she's 56, but if we look at her deaths, like, she killed... Well, I guess in the... It doesn't count that way if it's a dragon duel. But anyway, her dragon... No, this is Cyrax. It was Rhaenys, not Rhaenyra. Anyway, she... Valena, Waters, Daenerys... I don't even know where she's at. Like, I'm not even sure. That there are so many Targaryens right now. There's 17. Close this. 17 living members. Rhaenyra... Aegon. I thought that's who it was. Maybe it was someone else. Maybe I misread it. I don't know. Anyway, they're going crazy and killing people left and right, and we're not messing with that. There's so many Targaryen dragons right now. So we went on to our tour. We did not get the 5-star. That's unfortunate. Maybe we'll try again. But for now, we have our soldiers currently over here leaving because the war just ended. Notes for profit. While out on a leisurely stroll, the cry of a particular merchant stands out from the crowd. Greetings, my lord. I have an exquisite assortment of wares. If my lord has the corn. My companion, Marin Traken, stops dead in his tracks, head cocked and intently staring at something in the merchant's stall. He leans in and confides with a hushed voice. That bauble over there, it is the spitting image of a piece from the ceremonious reliquary. It would be wise to acquire such a trinket. No, we're not going to waste our money on random stuff. Let's go ahead and get Herigold. Raise our taxes a little bit more. And then... Man, people are getting strong again, unfortunately. So I think he is attacking this guy. What is this for? This is for the conquest. So I think that because of that, we could probably jump in here and get a quick siege, especially because we siege very quickly and he's on siege support. Has all been hit pretty hard. Or, yeah, there's not a lot of gold, is there? Not really. But we do get the ransom. That helps. The dance. I'm attending a dance not simply because I am the lord of the castle, but because I want to see Lady Sierra. So Lady Sierra. She looks resplendent, and when we finally have a moment to ourselves, I offer my suggestion. Joining me in the circle for the next dance. A walk in the garden. So she is calm, patient, and inquisitive. We're gonna go a walk in the garden. Yeah, so she liked that quite a bit. Oh, he landed. Very nice. And then This has all been looted recently. Our Captain Runsel. Wait, so died my son Runsel. I escaped from Lady Mycella's prison. Lord Manfred. Claim war ended in defeat. Yeah, so he was defeated. I love his beard. He looks very different. He went on an adventure and now has this little island all to himself. I mean, I felt and he's getting raided. That is crazy. Wow. I mean, I guess we could claim his title. Do we claim his title and then like have a jumping off point? It's too far away. There's no way we can keep it, you know, story-wise. It doesn't make sense. But I do like that he has come over here. Let's see what happens with him. His primary heir is Lucentine. We're gonna see what happens with Captain Runsel. That is really, really funny. Lease is up to 9,000. I just don't think it's worth it to try to jump in here and grab these little 97. That's all we're getting, unfortunately. She is a woman now, so this is Lady Torquin. Is this someone we have a crush on? Yeah, we're not gonna go after Lady Torquin. I won't accuse Tom, but he is gonna pay me some money. Tom, 50 gold, so that's not bad. Our daughter Melina, who is learning martial. I like that she's also learning martial, and she's a dwarf. I think that maybe what we'll do here, Rowdy and Marshall, Base and Rowdy, is we're gonna switch this to. Yeah, we're gonna switch this over to intrigue, and then she can be trained our spy master. Our sworn shield has died. Oh, a lot of people have died. Our master at arms, diplomacy, dread, court smith, artifact decay reduction. Do we have a septa? No. Court gardener. Our prestige, our courtier guest. Yeah, let's do that. Master of the hunt. Hunter, hunt, trait experience. Personal champion. Prestige goes up. Can take my place in duels. Very good. Sworn shield. We do need a sworn shield. We need a lady in waiting. A couple of sworn shields. And a full to keep our... we don't have a good full. So, alright. That's fine. There's a new Lord Commander on the wall of House Umber. Summon a Maester. So there is a plague about. Wait, why did it start here? Oh my gosh. Inner seclusion. Isolate the capital. Oh, they're not finished yet. We were building these and they're not done. Or we were building one anyway. Heavy cavalry. Men-at-arms. See, heavy infantry. Spearmen, heavy infantry. Heavy cavalry. I wonder if we just go ahead now and swap this out for hospices. I think we do. And then... can we build elsewhere? Because we can't change their stuff out. But we can build. Yeah, so like this is open. So we're going to build that there. And then... yeah, these all have openings. And then we'll build another one. A soft approach is best. Okay, that worked. Really hope our children are okay. To the armory. Let's see. The artifact produced. Realistically, it's going to be... Oh, she found some metal. I did not think that was going to happen. Wait, has it already passed? No, it is spreading very quickly. And we got our armor. Very nice. I mean, it's okay. It's pretty basic, but our prowess, our injury resistance, our prestige. So that's all okay. And then let's pin our wife. We're just about to sleep with her too. Bad air over stone crab. Let's try it. We're going to go into debt. Hopefully it works. We're united in marriage. We're now united in heart. She has become my lover. Very nice. And now let us attempt to romance her. And again, so write a love poem. Impress her by winning a sparring match. No, I mean, she's... Write a love poem. Okay, she seemed to like that. Very nice. His knowledge increased. So that's good. Let's see. A protective sachet. Stress loss, close family opinion. We're not going to be spending money on that. Demand an artifact. You don't even... I don't like that you don't even know what they're demanding. Decline. We're not giving you an artifact. Let's go... Steal artifact. Let's go to redouble the guards because I feel like he's going to try to steal our artifact. Health first for 15 years. Let's see. The filth of the road is kept well away from me as I ride my horse. But the same can't be said of those who trudge through it. A peasant throws herself at me, one arm wrapping around a small stumbling child. My lord, she beseeches, he is very sick. Miracle worker. Crown noble. We'll see if that helps. Yeah, doesn't really help, but it makes them feel better. It looks like it maybe isn't growing, though. My gardener, Malaria, storms into the council chambers. How dare you ruin the Lord's garden by stealing rare and precious flowers, no less. Anders is clearly unaffected. I thought they would make a perfect gift for my wife. Being a romantic is hardly a crime. They become rivals. Yeah, we're going to give it to her, and she's become our soulmate. Very nice. Is she pregnant? Oh, she's... Wait, why does it say she's... That's not our wife. She's not... It doesn't say she's pregnant, but... Hopefully she will be soon. 6 houses were constructed. Okay, yeah, no one seems to have gotten ill. That's good. And we came out of it on the other side. We are definitely going to... Glad to be back. We need a new admiral. It needs to be high in... There we go. Yeah, 6 is fine. I mean, when he's not admiraling, he's going to be protecting trade. So that is okay. And then train commanders. Domestic affairs. I don't want my people messing me over here. Sale 14.1. Okay, that's all good. We do need you trying to get that claim on Old Town for us. You're not great, I don't think. 15's okay. So he has an okay chance. Restore accolade. Did I lose an accolade? No, so we'll just destroy these. First the Vanguard, Paragon and the Smith. Not too worried about those. Let our soldiers refill. Darissa takes to the sky. She has claimed sea smoke. Very good. I don't want her super stressed for no reason. So she could become diligent. Yeah, I guess we'll do that. And we have become stressed. Um, we're just gonna take the stress for now. And our daughter didn't even become diligent. Great. We're going to... What are we gonna do? I think we will go ahead and go host a feast. We don't have the money, but we will in a second. We'll have it in Winegard. We're gonna have it for... we'll have it for the March. Why not? No one better's coming. Prestige. Yeah. We need 81. She has finally died. Cyrax is free. I become loyal, which I can also... So Branston's first bonds. Oh, back when you were but a little child, I always cherish those days, said my mother. Everyone comes rushing back. I know that my mother held a deep devotion to me. While my mother Manfred lived, he too loved me fiercely. So parenting by example, piety, opinion of parents, children. I could lose 47. I think I'll make my... Her piety goes up, her stress loss. Yeah, that helps her stress stay down. And we're going to lose stress here, so it's fine. Our daughter is first, for sure. Oh, we need a... What am I doing with my soldiers just standing there? Welcome, friends. It was an honor guard welcoming people. This is where I want to be. Yeah, this is where I want to be. And what a good evening. She loses... She is pregnant. That is great. Oh, man. Hopefully she has a... We have a son. A flourish ends Ferella's first impassioned recital. Another tale shall I sing of how the great King Gelion first demonstrated his virtue. Gelion, the red arm gains 50 glory, the true sun gains 50 glory, you gain 14%. Every guest gains... Yeah, we'll let the red arm gain, that's fine. And it's ended. We had a good show, I think. We gain Eagle Reveler. Oh. And we have another... We're going to go up to War Profiteer just in case we end up needing that. We'll see. We can declare wars. Dorne and Old Town. Old Town is so strong. Because we would have to call... Well, we'd call, I guess... Because we can't call our... I guess we'd call Euronwood in. Oh, he is... So he took over Euronwood. That's actually... This might be the time, right? We have... If we can get the bigger claim. I gained 16 gold for my investment. That's hilarious. She's causing problems. You know, people are gonna scheme. Can't just throw everyone in prison. Pardon him. I could go to war with Dorne. What do I have with Dorne? Oh, Euronwood claims. So basically, but then they would go free. And we had a son of Braxton. So, and oh, all of my children are dwarves. Wow. I did not expect that. I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna put him on stewardship as well then, and we'll go ahead and educate him. Why not? Make sure we have tutor, which we do. We have a wet nurse. So we're pretty good. Can't get a septa. Master of the Hunt. Go ahead and get a Master of the Hunt. And then we'll do a hunt really fast. Activities. A hunt. And we'll go to Plume. It's hills, so we'll just do... Where is it? Mountaineer. And then For the other one, we don't really need anything. So make sure our success chance goes up. And more prestige. And our intent needs to be to slay the beast. Fresh start. Let's get out there. People are showing up. It's going to be 3 months. That's a little while. My spy has come to me. My acquaintance Miranda is scheming against me. Why would she do that? Arranged marriage. Why don't you go over and hang out with him? I'm gonna pardon Miranda, but she does need to quit scheming. So you're on Greyjoy, as went to war once again with King Viserys, and literally no one has joined him. I see no reason to get involved. Remain neutral. Now, I will say this though. This is our chance to remind them of who is more powerful. We're not gonna wait. Yeah. We're not gonna hit the Branston has died. Did he lose his lands? Oh, he has not lost his lands. So let's go ahead and pin him. And what if we arrange marriage? Our daughter and him? That would be interesting. And then we can negotiate. No. Too far away. I mean, we'll see what he does in life, but it's not our concern. Our brother. So why doesn't he come over here? These are all pretty strong. 9 gold. 4. Only 8 gold. This is kind of the problem. There's not a lot to 6, 2. Let's go here because they'll have to. Did he join the war? Because they're gonna have to come to me. He did not, but he only has 5,000. He has 24,000, but he hasn't left yet. So we're gonna kind of wait. We could go for a lynx, or we could go for a stag. We'll go for the lynx. Have it taken back. Ooh, I got a raptor. Very nice. So, okay, he has landed his forces over there. The poachers. We found some poachers. So the animal is mine. Yeah, we're gonna try to take it, but people were not happy about it. I do feel like that fits his personality, though. We're gonna go off. We're gonna ride for it. Trying to catch it. They're staying over there. It got away. It got away this time, but there's a legendary sighting. All hunted attendees gain. You will gain stress each year the beast eludes you. Yeah, I was just scouting ahead. Very nice. Another Targaryen has died. They are getting engaged. We'll get 10 gold over here. Looks like they're running. Oh, he only has 1,000 men now. That is amazing. Can we go siege him? Yeah, look at that. 22 gold. Oh, wow. So he was incinerated by Calaxy. So he stood up against the Iron Throne and was incinerated by a dragon. You cannot. I mean, that's. Yeah, I mean, that's. I feel like that's what was always going to happen. Oh man, these guys. They think they can stand up against Targaryens and then they get wiped out. And it's like, yeah, 100% you got wiped out. These are just nothing but malice. One, I also don't really care. I'm not a super devout guy. A spy was discovered? Wait, what does she have? She has great pox? Yeah, get her out of here. First of all, what is she even doing here with the pox? We have 122 gold. This is going pretty well, I have to say. Where can we get some more gold at, though? There's not a lot of options. Ooh. Naga's Hill. I like that we are raiding Naga's Hill. That's actually pretty amazing. We're gonna get... I want to get down to... I want to get organized muster roast. That's a pretty big raise for yourself. Just don't have a lot of money, do they? Over here. 17. We'll go there. I claim Old Town and the Duchy of Old Town. It is all ours. Excellent. Let's see. I'm gonna knock him out and take this. And we have become a Reaver. Wow. I don't even... Did our father become a Reaver? I can't remember. The truest son of Vinetown needs a successor. Okay. I do think that this, because we are raiding the Iron Islands while they're at war, that the High Septon would actually give us gold for this. Right. Like I said, this has to be story-wise, and we're the only one over here raiding them while the war is going on, and I do think that we would be rewarded for that. So, and we are going to immediately put that into continuing to build up our ability to fend off getting sick, which is important. Go ahead and swap this out for hospices. And then more hospices. And then we'll get another retinue lancer. Very nice. Why are there no more wars? It's because they haven't come and invaded. Oh, and he's rebuilding his troops. This is going to be a long, drawn-out war. Which is actually pretty good for us. It allows us to raid for a while. Grab this 14. And then jump over here. There's 11. How strong are the Harlows? Oh, they have been wiped out. They went and helped. That is not good. Couldn't happen to a nicer person. 16, and it's a 8, 8, 4. It's low gold because there's nothing there, but you know, we'll take it. 24 here, that's good. There's just not a lot of cities around here. Small folk and High Lords. Dreamfire has died. Wow. Unfortunately for Dreamfire, the war is taking its toll. Rinley has came in, our new, where is Crown Crest? No, we don't want a random claim on the Vel. I will say this is funny. It's like, he's like, hey, you know, you're helping out, you're doing great work. Why don't you come and take over? And we're like, no, man, not at all. Yeah, no soldiers. I'm really not too worried about them. So we can get the 8s, no problem. 5. It is 10 more gold, though. I mean, at this point, we're just going to sack everything. They're not coming back. No, we're not. Why? We have a soulmate. Why would we be going to some random lady and telling her that we love her? That doesn't make any sense. 16. 5. 23. We're going to fight this guy and then take his money. And then 12 to 11 to 29. Yeah, let's go grab this 29. Our aunt was imprisoned. That's unfortunate. Dorea died. That makes sense. Wait, are we attacking Farwinds up here? No, we're not. We may have accidentally, but so far we haven't. Not on purpose, anyway. So let's go, and we can pardon some more criminals. Really good. Our daughter needs a new guardian, unfortunately, so she is currently being trained. No, she's not stewardship. She's supposed to be... Why would she switch to stewardship? Our son is stewardship. She must got changed by some event. That is really unfortunate. Well, gonna be us who educates her then. And we can turn our sister into an ex-wife. Very nice. And then, what do we have over here? 4 and 6, 28. Go get this one. 12, but we'll should still be able to get it. Yeah, look at that. That's fine. Took a little bit longer, but we can do it. 2, 17. Just head back over here. Start sieging again. Ooh, Vinetown can be upgraded again. We do not want these random things taking us out, that's for sure. Yeah, let's hit here. And it's another 24. And then another 17. 10, 22. Smart move. A stock split has happened. The war is starting to wind down. Another dragon has been born. That is way too built up for us. 21 though, right here. That's nice. Oh, that's so hard to get. Almost time for us to go home. We're getting down to 6,000. I think that he has... Yeah, he has 7,000 men himself, so let's get out of here. Another 500, or... We don't want to just waste all our men and leave ourselves completely unsupported as well. Our daughter is just, that's very good. Sarah, the girl that hatched the egg. So she has a baby dragon, Lengar. Very nice. And then because of this, we should be able to upgrade a couple more things. So upgrade that. And then 100-acre fields. And we can pay homage. We're not going to paying homage. We do not really care about our liege like that. And our head of faith says, I know that you just spent all that money restoring your military, so we're going to help you out. And we said, thank you. We did use that to restore our military. And we're going to use this to restore our military as well, because that is the end of the episode. We do have another stewardship perk, and we are going to go with large levies to help with this war. But yeah, we have our Euronwood allies. We have, so which means an Old Town has none. He will probably marry this off for an ally, but I don't know how strong that, because it won't be automatic, right? And we would get the lordship. All of these people would be underneath us. He does technically have 22,000, so we need to build up a little bit more. But he is only 24, so this is good. What is his gray cloak? Mostly gray cloaks. 18,000 levies. And then, I mean, he mostly has these gray cloaks, right? Who counter heavy infantry. So he doesn't have anything that counters heavy cavalry. So I think that we would just roll over him with our heavy cavalry. But we can get our heavy cavalry stacked up more. And get a war chest to also get our mercenaries on board. Daenerys has managed to claim the White Beast Silverwing. Good for her. What else can she do? Prowess, and then I'll give her one more prowess. Why not? All right, that's going to be it, and that is our new episode, and I hope you liked it, and come back next time. We're going to see where Branston Goldwyne is definitely showing his hand. He continues to militarize the Arbor, continues his father's footsteps. While not the weakest guy by far, he is a very well-trained fighter. And I would say probably because of the type of sword he wields, right? Because if we look at him, he does wield this interesting, where's it at? Rimage, I believe is what it's called. So if we go down to look at Rimage, yeah, here it is right here. So, you know, the type of sword it is, it's definitely an SOC sword. So I think that he would be trained probably by Bravosi, especially how much he's coming, like they come over at some point, they would have brought over someone to train him. So yeah, so he's well trained and kind of more the dancing, right? The dancing master style. It would fit him a lot better, but he isn't useless. He definitely has the respect of his soldiers, has the respect of his generals, but is not a direct fighter, but continues to build up. At this point, has had 2 children who are a dwarf and 1 children who is not a dwarf. And she is also bossy, so we're going to try to make her, we'll make her intrigue. So, and see what happens with, oh, it was stewardship. That was dumb. It is marshal or stewardship, so she is going to be marshal. Well, there's that. But we are going to, who are we training? We're training, we'll probably stop training her. Remove Guardian, and then she can be trained by our sister. And then we are going to grab our new daughter and educate her. There we go. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah, so come back next time to see what the Goldwynes get up to, as we clearly have our eyes on Old Town to finish what our father started. Come back and see where that goes.